Shakur Stevenson pulled up over to my homie Everything Boxing channel, and we had a conversation. Me, him, Everything Boxing, Money Brown TV. Salute to them. I feel like everybody up there did a great job. Shakur Stevenson stood on his square, and you know damn well I'm standing on mine at all times. But smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And join the channel as a member. Drop super thanks and super chats when you come by the videos and the live streams that we do. And if you want to debate me on anything, you can always hit my email up. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is my email. Or you can always just come by the channel when I'm live and you can hit the link. You know, we it's up, baby. It's up at all times over here when it comes to this boxing talk shit. But let's get to it now. Right now, you can't go to the live stream that my homie Everything Boxing did yesterday. I think maybe he might be trying to chop it up, do different videos or whatever, or he may be having to redo the live stream and take something out because it was some fight footage on there that he showed that kind of got flagged. So I know he chopping it up. He gonna be distributing it maybe sometime today, sometime this weekend. But for those that was in the live stream, or for those that hurry up and jumped in when they heard that Shakur Stevenson was over there, this is what I'm talking about. So you can know what I'm referencing. You can know the conversation I'm talking about. One of the things why you got to be subscribed to the right people. You got to be tapped in and locked in with the right channels, because you never know. Real ones pull up on real ones, and fighters come to where people talking that real boxing shit. So Shakur Stevenson pulled up on us while we was chopping it up on this boxing shit. And so this is what this is in reference to. So it's really two, maybe three things I want to talk about. First, the news that we were able to break over there. There were rumors that Shakur Stevenson had a couple of fights left on this contract at Top Rank, that it wasn't going to end until the end of 2024. And so I asked him directly, hey man, we know you just won the WBC title at 135 pounds. I know that in Top Rank contracts in the past, if you win a title, that can activate something to where now you owe them a few more fights because you won the title. They put that in a lot of their contracts for a lot of their prospects. And he said, yeah, that's true, but all of that stuff got ran out when I won my first title. He's talking about the title he won against Joel Gonzalez. And he said out of his own mouth, my next fight is my last fight on my Top Rank contract. So obviously he's probably going to be fighting sometime in the first half of the year. I would expect, because he just fought in November, so you can probably expect spring, maybe early summer, to see Shakur Stevenson. And he has confirmed that that's his last fight. That's his last fight on his Top Rank contract, and that's out of his own mouth directly to me. So whatever, bro. Take that if you believe him. If you don't believe him, just know that he's going to be a free agent out of his own mouth after his very next fight, which I anticipate will be against Emmanuel Navarrete, as I've been telling y'all for months. They didn't make Emmanuel Navarrete the super 130-pound WBO champion for no reason. That's a fight Bob Arum has said that he's looking to make a long-ass time ago. And you know, Bob Arum be a lying-ass, capping-ass dude. But when it comes to fighters that he has control over that are signed to Top Rank, if he say them the fighters that he want to make, more than likely things in play for that shit to happen. And you saw that Shakur Stevenson just called out Emmanuel Navarrete not too long ago, bro. So it is what it is. That's the news part. The other part that I want to talk about, right? Because 100%, I wholeheartedly, 1,000%, and I told Shakur Stevenson this to his face. I told Everything Boxing, my homie. I told Money Brown, my homie. They'll tell you ain't no different. And they know damn well this boxing talk, them my brothers, we ain't dissing each other, none of no shit like that. So don't nobody get messy or whatever. But I disagree with this whole notion that, oh, I ain't got to talk about being injured, or that shit don't matter, or I don't have to prove nothing to the fans that I was really injured, bro. Omega Red was in there. He disagreed with me on this. Another one of my brothers that we talk behind the scenes. But y'all know, and they know too, that I'm going to speak my piece regardless of who it is or any shit like that, I'm gonna say what I feel, bro. And if you rock with it, you do. If you don't, you don't. So Shakur and I went back and forth a little bit. You know, I let him know what I thought and why I thought it was a mistake to not provide proof of him being injured. And he told me why he felt like he didn't have to. And I still 100%, 1000% disagree with him. And here's why, bro. Like, you put that in the ether. You put that in the ether, bro. You told us you was injured after saying no excuses. Your team told us that you were injured after saying no excuses. You can't say you're not gonna make excuses and then make excuses and then not want to tell people what it really was, bro. Like I told him, and I'll tell y'all again, bro, you releasing shit that you type to your girl and shit about how you don't feel well. Then I hear you say something about your hand and shit. Then I hear Bob Aaron and them talking about your shoulder and shit. And how they had to get you checked out multiple times leading up into the fight. No problem. You have to be able to prove that shit now because you put it out there, bro. Because when you put it out there after the fact, or when you say something after the fact, after a performance like that, people gonna turn their eyes up at you like I'm doing shit. Nah, bro, nobody trying to hear that shit. Nobody trying to hear that shit with no proof, bro. Because you didn't say that shit the night of the fight, before the fight, leading up to the fight. You were talking that big boy shit about what you was gonna do. And I understand you can't let your opponent know you injured or no shit like that. But when you step inside that square circle, when you step inside that field of play, when you step inside whatever arena you competing in, bruh, ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuse, because I guarantee you, Shakur Stevenson himself, diehard fans of his, my brother Everything Boxing, Money Brown TV, and Big Dog Willie, all the people that's rocking heavy with Shakur, rock out, shit. He a very good fighter. Rock out. I ain't got no problem with that. If he had performed to his standard, if he had performed to the level that he was looking to perform at, you'd have heard nothing about no shoulder. You'd have heard nothing about no hand. You'd have heard nothing about no sickness and no shit like that. And I was trying to tell Shakur, and I told him that's the problem, bro. You said too much shit. Your shoulder, your hand, and you don't feel good. Which one is it, bro? Which one is it? Which one is it? Sound like bullshit to me. sound like bullshit to me. So that's why it's imperative to let people know that you ain't lying, you ain't capping, you ain't telling the truth. Of course, you're going to have some trolls and some fans that just don't like you anyway. That's going to be like, man, whatever. He just trash. He just look bad. We don't give a fuck. Of course, bro. That's what's going to happen to some people. But to real ones, they're going to be like, oh, shit. Damn, he showed me paperwork that his shoulder was tore up. That's why he wasn't throwing that motherfucker. Bet that up. Oh, shit, he showed me his hand was fucked up. Damn. Okay. That's why he looked like that. Oh, damn, bro. You seen that paperwork, man? That nigga was in the hospital the day before with a 105-degree temperature. That's why he texted his girl he wasn't feeling well. You'll get far more people be like, oh, okay, bet. That's why he performed like that. But when you make excuses and you don't provide proof, and the last time you fought a person with power, you got booed against Nakathila because of how you performed against him. When that is your track record, you need to let everybody know, hell nah, that wasn't me. It wasn't myself. And here's why, goddammit. Specifically when you the one to bring the excuses up in the first place. That's the problem. And furthermore, this whole idea, and I know where it comes from, he's mentored by Andre Ward. Andre Ward is his OG in boxing. Andre Ward was his manager at one point. And Andre Ward holds this same tact. We don't owe the fans shit. Andre Ward, very great fighter. Hall of Fame fighter. Facts. You can't take nothing away from that man. But what's also true is he never became the star that he probably should have became. He didn't connect with fans because he didn't care about them. He didn't care what fans thought. He didn't care what people thought. And that made him a great fighter, but it also hurt him in the box office. When you got people going to sleep at your fight, but you want them same people to maybe buy a ticket in the future. When you got people going to sleep at your fight and saying that it was a trash performance, and you want them, if they can't make it to the fight, to buy your shit digitally when you on pay-per-view one day, if that's what you want, on top of all the great accolades and accomplishments that you want inside the ring, you got to let them in. You got to let them know what the hell going on, bro. You can't ask a motherfucker to spend their money and then you provide the product that you provide that's trash, because their performance against Edwin was trash, and then not give them an ample explanation as to why, or an ample explanation as to what the hell going on, because it's going to sound like you just making excuses. It's going to sound like you making excuses. You need to either be all the way in or all the way out. Either this is what happened, this is why, here's the proof that it happened, so you know I'm not lying, and I'm going to be better next time because I'm going to make sure I'm 100%. Or if it's no excuses, then it's no excuses all the fucking way. All the way, no excuses. What happened? Nothing happened. I just performed like shit, and I got to be better in my next fight. Were you dealing with anything outside the fight? Nah, I ain't like shit. Nah, I just performed bad. Bob, don't say a motherfucking thing. Don't say nothing about no people coming to see me in the goddamn doctor's office or having to send me to the doctors. Don't say shit about my shoulder. Don't say shit about my hand. Mark Kriegel, in the middle of the fight, don't you say shit about me being hurt in sparring. Don't nobody say nothing. I'm just going to take this one on the chin. It's either that or that, bro. You can't. He's in the middle. And that's where the criticism comes from. It's kind of like he was trying to tell me yesterday, like, no excuses. But then in the next breath, man, y'all just don't know what was going on. Y'all just don't know what was happening. Bro, we can't just take your word. We can't just take your word. Because your product and your message after the fight don't match your product and what you were saying before the fight. So you in the middle. You got to be all the way here or all the way there. That's the problem, bro. And you need, and I'm telling you now, care about what fans think, bro. For as reasonable as you can be. Of course, don't nobody need to know all the shit in your private life or whatever. But if it was your motherfucking hand, bro, here, nigga, here's a picture of my hand. You see how swollen this motherfucking shit is? Yeah, bro, my hand fucked up. Bad. Bad, no problem. Hell yeah, I was sick, bro. You see this? You see this shit? You see this temperature? You see this? You see that? Like, yeah. Hell yeah, my shoulder was fucked up, man. You see this swollen ass shoulder? This shoulder don't match this shoulder. Here, take a picture of this shit so they can know why I wasn't throwing my left hand, goddammit. Or, no excuse, I ain't saying shit. And don't y'all say shit either. You say shit, I'm firing your ass. Bob, you want any chance of me re-signing to you since this is my next fight, my last fight? You want any chance of me re-signing to you? Don't say a motherfucking word. I'll be better in the next fight, and I'll show him what's up. All the way in, all the way out, bro. But y'all go check out that shit, man. Y'all go check out that shit. I thought it was very great. Definitely a good look for my homie Everything Boxing. I'm glad that Shakur came over to his platform. Shakur is one of his favorite fighters. And for Shakur Stevenson to pull up on him like that and show him that type of time when he don't have to, respect to Shakur for doing that. And respect to Everything Boxing for having a platform where Shakur felt like he could do that. And shout out to Money Brown TV for hopping up and being able to ask his questions and speak his piece. I hope that you watching this video, enjoy what I had to say and the questions that I asked him or what have you. So just something to let you know that these boxers are watching, that we do have a voice here on this platform. And one thing that I tell everybody that I always tell everyone is No matter who it is, bro. No matter who it is, no matter where you catch me at, no matter what the topic is, you can rest assured that when I get in front of this camera, when I get in front of that microphone behind me and I'm going live or whatever, you're going to get my authentic, honest opinion. And I'm still of the mindset, and I'm not saying nothing to you on this video that I didn't say to Shakur Stevenson directly. I'm still of the mindset, if you want people to believe that you truly was injured, then you need to show proof of it. Otherwise, be quiet about it. Don't say shit about it at all, because it's just going to come across as excuses, and that's what I'm taking it as until I see proof. You let the cat out the bag. You the one that you and your team started bringing up excuses in the middle of the fight when you started looking bad and looking trash in there, bro. So if you're going to bring up them excuses, you got to be able to prove them, or don't bring them up at all. And the second thing is, he truly is going to be a free agent after this next fight. Not at the end of 2024, after his very next fight against presumably Emmanuel Navarrete, because Emmanuel Navarrete is, under top rank. Fight been being built up. They've been talking about it behind the scenes. Emmanuel Navarrete was made the Super WBO champion so that he could immediately move up into the next weight class and challenge for that belt. It'd be a unification fight, Black American fan base, Mexican and Mexican American fan base. It'd be a good fight. It'd be a damn good fight, bro. So, two guys that beat Oscar Valdez very convincingly, and Shakur Stevenson and Emmanuel Navarrete, yeah. That's going to be what's next for him. That's probably going to be the last fight on his top-ranked contract. And then we'll see what he does next. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man, of that Shakur Stevenson interview that we did over there on Everything Boxing. Salute again to my brother Everything Boxing for letting me be a part of it, because he didn't have to do that. And let me speak my piece and talk my shit the way I always talk my shit and say what the hell I got to say. You know what I mean? Shout out to him for that. Shout out to Money Brown TV for being up there and doing a great job. And salute to Shakur Stevenson for giving us the time, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think of the situation. Hopefully, y'all go subscribe to Everything Boxing if you haven't already, because, like I said, I know he's going to be probably re-releasing the content today, tomorrow, or sometime in the near future. Chopping it up a bit probably to get the Shakur Stevenson parts, because we were live for like a whole hour and a half before Shakur Stevenson pulled up. So maybe he chopping it up to put it back out there piece by piece, each question or whatever, whatever he's doing. But definitely go check it out when he drops it. And you should have been subscribed to him and caught it live yesterday, and you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. But if you can't trust my word by now, you'll never trust my word. But I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.